Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Leo June 8, 2022. Responsibilities to others feel heavier today. However, a Sun-Chiron transit influencing the day helps you resolve problems and bond with others, particularly with friends. It's also fortunate for studies and problem-solving on a mental plane. Fortunately, people are more willing and open to resolving conflicts, and perhaps most importantly, they have more courage to admit vulnerabilities. When others put their faith in you, you make better decisions and choices. There can be an appreciation for your unique views, or a friend can be an excellent sounding board for you today. Broad-minded approaches get you much further. Step outside of your comfort zone. In addition to the moon glimmering through your sign, it will face off with Mercury, which, in turn, creates friction between your innermost feelings and the message you're trying to portray. You could also be experiencing friction with a significant other, which is why it's so important for you to take a step back and reflect on where your power is being taken away from you. Have you been keeping your emotions to yourself more than usual? Either way, today's sweet sextile between your planetary ruler, the Sun, and the wounded healer, Chiron, encourages you to depend on your peers for support. The professional world is your oyster. With the moon shining in your sign, you may feel like strutting your stuff in the spotlight. Having all eyes supposedly on you could feel like a tough act to carry, especially with the moon squaring both lunar nodes in Taurus and Scorpio. But if anyone can glow like a professional superstar, it is you. You could use this lunar energy and the squares to modify how you want to be seen in a professional setting and stage. Use this energy wisely. With no planetary activity in your income sector, the moon's monthly visits are key to both getting a better sense of where the money is. However, having the moon here as Saturn turns retrograde in your financial sector is a sign that the dynamics of this financial year are changing. While the sun won't return to your income sector until later next month, as things fall into place professionally and now money matters move into review mode, the focus is about to shift onto the income side of the financial fence. Today is ideal for going on a long excursion with your friends. Take the initiative and organize a barbecue or picnic. Your friends will look forward to meeting up again to have a good chat and will show their gratitude to you. You'll all have a great time and have good memories of this special event. Need to make your thoughts and ideas clear? Now is the time, because right now you're gifted with some amazing verbal persuasiveness. You won't be disappointed by the response you receive. Find your voice and don't miss this opportunity. Maybe that special person you seek, your dream partner, is waiting for you to respond in a positive way. They seem eager to do everything possible to attract your attention and are set to make an appearance. Don't allow a potential lover to leave you lost for words. When you found what makes you happy, it's easy to keep doing it. If you haven't found what makes you happy, it's important to keep trying to find out what it is. The easiest way to feel good fast is to drink a lot of water. In only a few days you will feel the effect in your bowel movements, your skin, and in your ability to eat less and have more energy. If you add habits like this to your life, your overall well-being will gradually begin to shift. If you can put the work away and do something that you really love. Even if this is something that sees you break a sweat, if it's fun, go for it. With your own natural essence in the air, you'll feel encouraged to take part in life's pleasures, especially if you're able to involve others. See what you can plan for yourself, even if you do have to put in some time working first. Get takeout from a new lunch place or plan something fun this evening. After some big changes and with many of the planets settling into new positions, having the moon move through an unoccupied part of the heavens can guard against overthinking things while giving you some direct and indirect insight. That is the case today, with the moon moving through your income sector at a time when all the planetary activity is on the other side of the financial fence. Yet this will ensure your nose for money is sharp while drawing the different strands together from across the income, work, and career fronts. While the moon's return to your communication sector tomorrow will see it form a friendly aspect to Saturn, in retrograde motion in your relationship sector, for now, there is time to adjust to a change in focus. As the focus shifts to the past, there is a need to stand back and decide where it wants to draw your attention rather than deciding what you want to focus on. Our eyes in the sky. With smart Mercury and money-focused Venus both in financially savvy Taurus today, you've got money on the brain in the best possible way. With these two important planetary powers soaking up the bull's fiscal savvy, you can make some real power moves when it comes to improving your bottom line. As long as you're not in a hurry, that is. Because this energy isn't about getting rich quick, it's about looking into good, solid investments that will pay off in the long run. If someone comes to you with a too good to pass up opportunity, let them know you're interested, but you'll have to think about it. And then do some serious research. If they're legit, they'll give you the time you need, but if they're trying to scam you, they'll try to rush you into making a bad decision. Luckily, with all this practical Taurus energy surrounding you today, you know better than that. Late in the afternoon, the moon squares Mercury in Taurus, stimulating self-doubt. Questioning our personal rationale creates seeds of unrest, making us moody. We might not even realize the true source of our angst at this time. We are only able to understand it in hindsight. Yet this confrontation is helpful, as it forces us to re-examine our biases and how our behaviors inform our choices. We still have about 2 weeks until Mercury exits its post-retrograde shadow, making this a perfect occasion to cover old ground and adjust how we respond to familiar triggers. The moon then falls into a void of course lasting for the rest of the day, suggesting we take this time for self-reflection. The cosmic weather is quiet today until the Leo moon opposes Saturn in Aquarius, generating resistance. It might be difficult to communicate without fear or guilt creeping into our consciousness. On the other hand, we might literally be prevented from expressing ourselves by virtue of authority figures standing in our way. The best course of action is to look at our situation objectively instead of allowing it to wound our pride. Yes, right now, we are stalled. How can denial serve as a teacher? What can we learn from this moment if our immediate response isn't to assign blame for our disappointment? Instead of drawing unnecessary lines in the sand that will be hard to retract later, allow yourself to feel your feelings fully so you can make sense of them in a mature fashion.